Okay, so you've your account set up and now we want to actually create the site. So if you're in and you've got this sort of view here, you might want to click on switch site up here, and then you're looking for the add new site. So let's click on that. And it takes a few seconds here. So I'm going to just put in Georgia Mac 2021. Okay, and then click on continue. Okay, make sure you only choose free options in here. So we're clicking on wordpress.com and continue. It's now asking you to pick a theme. So we're going to scroll down and choose this Balsana theme down here. Okay, it's the two people sort of in that sort of dancing stance. Okay, and we click it in there. Okay, it's asking us for a particular font. Is there a particular font that we like the look of? So let's, for example, go with this cabin one that we sort of think is fairly easy to read, and we'll go with that. Okay, so we can take a look at the moment we're looking at it on desktop. We can take a look at it on tablet, and we can take a look at it and what it would look like on a mobile phone. And we're thinking, yeah, that looks good. We're happy enough with that. We can change a lot of it later, and we'll click on continue. Okay, which features will we need? We're not going to go with any of those, so we'll click on skip for now. Okay, we obviously don't want to pay anything, so we're not going to choose any plan that involves payment. So we're going to go with the free plan down here. So click down here until you see free, and that's what we're going to select. So it builds your sites and applies that Balsana theme to it. And it takes a few seconds now to come up, so you just have to wait until it does. And so you can see your site is set up at the moment. Now, there's a block here on the right hand side, which is very tempting to go through, but that's another way of doing it, and it can get quite confusing. So we're not going to use this item here on the side. So we're going to close out of that. That's fine. We're going to click up here, block editor sidebar. We're going to click on the left hand side, and we're going to go to the dashboard. So let's click on that. Okay, so this is the back end of your website, and all of the settings that we need to access will be available to us over here. Okay, so first thing we'll do is we're going to adjust the design of it. So again, you sometimes need to click on this little option over here, the squiggly bar, and we're going to click on customize. Okay, so the site identity, let's click in here. And just so you can see how this works, you can see up here we've got Deirdre McNamara LYT, or McNamara 2021, and we can just say put in the word blog, and it will come up. You can see it's coming up here, and we can say the best blog in Ireland, and you can see it's coming up here. Okay, and what we're seeing here is our home page. We're going to leave all that for the moment, and we're going to click on save changes, and then we'll come out. Okay, we can go back into customize again. Okay, that was the site identity, our colors and backgrounds, and we can click in there. And we can choose the default colors, or we can go with other colors and choose, for example, a different palette, and you can see you know, the different options available to you. Or we can come back out, we can put homepage settings and different other bits and pieces. We're happy with all that for the moment, so we'll click on X over the top. Okay, so let's take a look at the pages that we have at the moment. So let's click on pages here. And you can see we have a home page set up here. Now, if we click on here, we go to preview it. Actually, we'd like to edit it. So we're going to click on the three little dots over here, and we'll click on edit. Okay, so we're into the page. This is the text we saw on the website. So let's decide that we want to change that, and we'll say social media blog. Introduction. Okay, and there's a picture in here. We can replace it with something else. We can remove it, and again we can remove this particular block, etc., and get rid of it. Okay, and again here are all the different bits and pieces, and we can adjust these bits and pieces as we go along. So let's click on update to make sure that that's going fine, and then we can click on preview. Okay, so again, This was the title, this was the tagline, and this was our page 1, and we got rid of the photograph, and it's coming up, whatever we typed in has come up over there. So we've created our home page. We're now going to create our first post. So up here again on the left hand side is where we always go. So let's click on that and let's click on view pages. Okay, so we've got pages over here, we've got site. If that isn't displayed for you, make sure you just click on it and we click on posts. Okay, there are no posts found for this particular site yet, so we're going to click on add new post over here. So in your assessment brief, you were asked to write an introductory post. And this is to explain the choice of topic that you have made. So I might be doing brown bread, so I might say why brown bread. Okay, it might be the head of and you'll start to put in your text in here, and I'm not going to take you through all that. In your assessment brief, you were given a few instructions in terms of categorizing it and tagging it, and I'll explain what the meaning of those are within the classroom environment. But for the moment, we're going to actually just set that up. So you'll have put in your text in here and any other photographs, etc., that are going in there. So to categorize and tag it, we click on here, up here onto the cog. So we click on the little cog, okay, and it's the post setting. So we've got two options here. We've got block and we've got post. So we click on post and we've got categories down here. So we click on category and we're going to say add new category. So the three categories we have to create are social media, okay, and press enter, and then imagery, and press enter, and then we have LinkedIn. Okay, and you can see we've got a tick in each of those. That's perfect. Okay, we've done categories. Okay, so tags then, we're going to click in here. And we have a number of tags in here. So Facebook, and we want Twitter, and we want Pinterest, photo skills, and then press enter after it, and then photo final, and press enter again. And every time you press enter, it adds a new tag. So you can see it's tagged under all of those. I'm happy with that. That's all looking good. And I'm going to save draft. So we're going to click on save draft. Okay, so that's the first steps of setting up your account and then creating your first page and your first post, categorizing it, and then setting up your tags.